Okay, hello, AP Research. So this is how you're going to submit your academic paper on AP Central. So first thing, you're going to go to your AP Central account. Once you've logged into AP Central, you'll go to the AP Research course. Remember, it's purple, and then you'll click on Research, open up your class. You'll see this page. It'll look a little different for you, slightly different, but you're going to click on the side here where it says AP Research Performance Assessment Tasks. Then you're going to select on academic paper. So this is where you will submit. So if you have forgotten any part of the academic paper requirements, like the word counts, the percentage of your score, all that information is here for you. So you're welcome to review that. You'll notice when you log into AP Central, it's going to tell you a number of times about the cheating policies and the use of ChatGPT. So please make sure you are not using or have not used those items. And if you have, then you should rewrite your papers, but you have been warned numerous times. So hopefully that is not an issue for anyone in this class. So then I'm going to show you what happens next. Hold on, these ones are going to be screenshots. Thank you to Daniel for getting us some screenshots that I can show you since my account looks different than yours. So once you have, at the bottom of this page, you're going to see where it says add a submission. You'll add your document there. Once you have done that, it will look like this. So you will see this on the bottom after you've added your document. And then you're going to make sure that you run the originality report. So click on the originality report, take a look at it, make sure you don't have any citation errors or you don't have anything that you have said that is that requires you to cite from a different source, all that stuff in there. Your percentage should be much lower than it was for AP Seminar since most of the paper was written by you. So please make sure you are looking at that and reviewing it. The next thing you will see is, so once you are ready, you've run the originality report and you feel as though you've cited everything, everything is good, you're all great, you can click on Submit Final. So once you click Submit Final, you will be given this box, this final submission. You're going to view your file to make sure, which by the way, you should have downloaded it as a PDF and submitted it in that version, not as a document. View it to make sure that no errors have occurred between when you turned it from doc to a PDF. So make sure it all looks the way you want it to look. That's why they require you to view it. So click on view file, actually view it. They won't let you check the boxes until you click the button. Actually open it, make sure it looks good. If it doesn't, you can always resubmit. You can fix it, resubmit, fix it, resubmit, whatever you have. The most recent submission will be the one that goes into the final submit. So make sure the most recent one is the one you want. Check the boxes once you've reviewed them, confirm it doesn't contain your name. That's important. So your name doesn't go on there. It doesn't have the school's name. It doesn't have my name, doesn't have Ms. Gongora's name. It has nobody's name on it. Your cover page is going to look a little different than a normal research paper because you're not going to identify yourself because it's for a grade. It's not for publishing at this point. And then understand you won't be able to make changes once it is final submitted. Then you're going to see these questions. Now, remember at the beginning of the year, I told you guys we have to make sure we pick the proper citation because this year it matters. You can't just choose one and be consistent. You have to actually choose the correct one. And so this is where that comes into play. So you're going to select your discipline. When you pull down the menu, it's going to ask you just it's going to give you a listing of generalized disciplines, social science, mathematics, science, so choose the one that is most related to your paper. For the most part, a lot of you, in fact, most of you are a social science, but double check and make sure you are picking the right discipline. Because again, that's what relates to your citation. So if you are picking a social science discipline, then you're probably going to be an APA citation. So make sure you choose the correct one for your discipline. Then you're going to write your research question, type it in that box there. You can copy and paste it if it's in your paper. Then you're going to select your research method. It's going to ask you quantitative, qualitative, mixed, or artistic. Those are your four options, or you can select other. For the most part, most of you, actually, a lot of you were qualitative, some of you were quantitative, and then some of you were mixed. Mixed is where you're using a combination of qualitative and quantitative research. So take a look and see which one you are and select the correct one. Then you're going to click next and you will see this box. So there are 4 checkboxes for you here. You agree to terms and conditions. You understand their consequences for violating them. You are agreeing that you did not use artificial intelligence. You are affirming that you're submitting your own work, so no one did it for you, or you didn't falsify any information and make up your results. It's all your research. And then you are affirming that you've read the overview of the directions to the AP Capstone performance task. When you're done, click the box and click submit, and your paper will be final submitted, and you are done with AP research. So if you have any questions about that, please see me. We are going to make sure everything is submitted. So you have today to make sure your document is submitted into AP Central. You don't have to final submit until tomorrow in class, but you will be submitting it in the beginning of class, not the end of class. So make sure everything is good. This is your chance to run your originality report, so you can take a look at any of your citations. But Thursday, tomorrow, is the day that you will click that final submit button. And by the end of the class period, we will have checkboxes on my end that shows that everyone has final submitted their documents. So please make sure you have gone through the process to make sure you know what it looks like. And then we will click that final submit button 100% on Thursday. Okay, good luck.